Hi, my name is Kyle Ryder. I'm the Applications Manager for CHT USA, and today we're going to talk about a specific type of chemistry that we produce here called HANSA CARE 2040. It's a silicone quat. If we were to kind of look at how this molecule interacts with the surface of, say, the glass on a vehicle or the painted surface of a vehicle, this is more or less what the molecule looks like here in the center of the board, where this portion here in the center is your PDMS backbone. And then we have these cationic nitrogen groups at the ends of the molecule. If we put this in water in an acidic solution, and then we apply it to the surface of something like the painted surface of the car or the glass, we know that there's negative charges on those surfaces. We can take advantage of these cationic groups here at the ends of the molecule and create kind of like these little molecular squeegees, if you will, to help sweep the water away and produce this drying aid type of action. All right, so now we've talked about the chemistry of silicone quat, but how do you formulate with it? And it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Today, what we're going to look at is a simple wash and wax shampoo. This is the type of product that you go into some kind of aftermarket auto parts store. You go over, you buy the jug of the shampoo, and at home, you take like a cap full of it, put it in a bucket, and blast it with water, and it gets nice and foamy, right? That's this type of product where you're doing your own washing on your vehicle. So if we look at the two formulas up top here, we have the formula with HANSA CARE 2040, and down below we have the formulation without HANSA CARE 2040. Okay, so you have water, 20%, isotridecanol with 8 ethoxylate groups, just a non-ionic surfactant, cocoamidopropyl betaine, your amphoteric surfactant. This is going to help with a lot of the foam formation. Here's our silicone quat. You notice that it's only at 2.5%. It provides good drying capabilities, even at that low of a concentration. And then you finish it off with water. You always want to make sure that the formulation is set to a pH of 4 to 6 to get the optimal performance of your silicone quat in the formulation. And then obviously just a little bit of preservative there at 0.1%. Basically the same thing down below, but now we've removed the HANSA CARE 2040. There's no silicone quat in the formulation without the HANSA CARE 2040. And basically what I've done is taken the 2.5% of HANSA CARE 2040 and added it to the cocoamidopropyl betaine, just to give it a little extra foaming. And that's the main differences between the two formulas. Okay, so here we have two untreated car hoods. We're going to simulate washing the surface as if you were washing your car in your own driveway. We'll pre-rinse it with some water, and then one of the hoods will be applying our solution with the HANSA CARE 2040. The other hood will have no HANSA CARE 2040 in that soapy solution, and then we're going to do a final rinse. Today we don't have sponges to work those solutions into the hood. Not really necessary for the purposes of the demonstration. When we go to do that final rinse with water, you'll see the benefits of the HANSA CARE 2040. Okay, so the two untreated hoods here, now we're going to pre-rinse our hoods as if we're getting ready to wash the vehicle. So it's just regular water there. And then we're going to take our two solutions. The panel on your left will have no HANSA CARE 2040. The panel on your right will have HANSA CARE 2040, and we're going to apply these two solutions to the surface of the hood. Now, if we had sponges, we could be working them into the surface of the hood, but like I said earlier, that's not really important for the demonstration. So just make sure that you're thoroughly cleaning the surface of the vehicle there. Maybe you have to run and get the hose for a moment. And then once that soapy solution has had time to sit on the surface of the hood, then we're going to take our regular water and we're going to rinse it off. And this is why you'd want to put HANSA CARE 2040 in a wash and wax shampoo type of product like this. What you'll notice is the drying action of the two panels. As you can see, the panel on your left is drying tremendously slower than your panel on your right. And it's the panel on the right, the formulation on the right, that has the HANSA CARE 2040.